people will die.
Bring me the president. Why will detonate? I can't be bought. I can't be negotiated with. Yet I'm coming for them.
Let her go!
Coming for all of them.
Strap in, because this show has got me explosions at my kitchen on a bad cooking day. And the car chases are as fast as the subtitles, and the fight scenes come with a side of existential angst. Welcome back, guys, to another review. Today we'll be checking out Paris Has Fallen season 1. This is going to be an unspoiler review. Before I get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button, as well as ding the notification bell for more updates. So unlike current action features where the explosions are usually bigger and the plot is thinner, and somehow every villain has a master plan involving drones, lasers, and a deep understanding of cryptocurrency, Paris Has Fallen subverts all these stereotypes to give us a 4-quadrant experience that mostly, keyword mostly, checks all the boxes. Yeah, so kicking things off, let's jump into the overview of the story. So it focuses on Pierce, who is a former French soldier who carries out a series of attacks in Paris to call attention to his transgressions against the French government. And it's up to the French intelligence, headed by Vincent, who's a former president's security detail, and Zara, a feisty MI6 agent, to move and stop Pierce. So kicking things off, this show is quite action-packed, and the fight scenes are quite hard-hitting, and the action is actually quite punchy with really great production value within the Paris. And Zara and Vincent's dynamic works as another strength to this show, because there are these two very, very likable leads. Zara tends to be more of someone who teeters around the gray area, because she mostly works next to that line between good and evil, and she's usually just teetering next to that line, and therefore she has these sociopathic tendencies, whereas Vincent is the more level-headed one, and therefore it adds to the enjoyment of the show. Zara brings in her British humor, Vincent brings in his French sensibilities, and it ends up in this blender that gives us this fantastic range of performances and people that you actually like and root for. So Sean Harris plays Pierce, and he brings a layered and tempered approach to this villain. His calm demeanor makes him more dangerous, and at this point you can even say he does fancy being involved with attacks on Paris while fighting against a government that he once served. This is a throwback to his Mission Impossible movie days. So anyway, the show moves at a breakneck speed. It doesn't slow down whatsoever, I think, until the second last episode, where it takes time to breathe. But for the most part, it kicks things off from episode 1 and runs all through to episode 8 in this fast-paced, action-focused, story-oriented manner. I'll say this though, the last episode for me was the weakest one, because after the great setup that was established earlier on in the season, I was quite disappointed by the payoff in the last episode. Nonetheless, it's still a very enjoyable watch, and in conclusion, I'll go as far as to say that this show goes over easy as a buttery croissant, which is a guaranteed fun time. I'm going to give it a rating of 8 out of 10 with a strong recommendation from me. That's all I'll say about the show. You guys give it a watch. I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed, especially if you enjoy action-packed features. I'm actually thinking of doing a video in my future videos, a recommendation of similar TV shows and maybe even movies. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what you're watching down, or any recommendations you might have in the action genre. I'll definitely give them a watch. Thanks for joining me for this review. For more reviews, don't forget to hit that notification bell, subscribe and like button. Do appreciate it. Cheers.